Hello learners, good day. Welcome to our math class. Our topic for today is how to solve real-life problems involving GCF and LCM of two given numbers. That means at the end of this lesson, you will be able to solve real-life problems involving GCF and LCM of two given numbers. To check your readiness on this topic, let us do the pre-test. Read the problem carefully and answer the questions that follows. Choose only the letter of the correct answer. I will be giving you 5 seconds to write down your answer. Here is the problem for questions 1 to 3. A factory is to pack bottles of alcohol in boxes of 8 and 10. What is the smallest number of bottles of alcohol that can be packed using the boxes? Number 1. What is asked in the problem? And the correct answer is letter A. Number 2. What facts are given? And the correct answer is letter C. Number 3. How will you solve the problem? And the correct answer is letter D. For numbers 4 and 5, here is the problem. Mila wants to put 12 big marbles and 16 small marbles into some boxes so that each box has the same number of big and small marbles. How many boxes will she need at most? Number 4. How will you solve the problem? And the correct answer is letter C. Number 5. What is the answer to the problem? And the correct answer is letter B. It's time for recap. Let's see if you can still recall your previous lesson. Directions: find the GCF or greatest common factor of each set of numbers. Their GCF is 2, 4, 9. For numbers 4 and 5, you have to find the least common multiple or LCM of each set of numbers. The correct answer is 30, 60. Let us now move on to our lesson for today. Let us read the problem. Cherry baked 48 pieces of buttered cookies and 60 chocolate cookies. If she will put them in separate boxes, what is the most number of cookies boxes will contain if these are of the same number? How will you solve for the answer to the problem? To solve this problem, you can use the 4-step plan in problem solving. Step 1. Understand. There are 2 questions that needs to be answered under step 1. First, what does the problem ask for? In the problem that we read earlier, it is asking for the most number of cookies that a box will contain. Second question, what facts are given? 48 buttered cookies and 60 chocolate cookies are the given facts. Step 2, plan. You need to find the word clue so that you will know what strategy will you use to solve the problem. Word clue such as most number, largest, biggest, and greatest suggest that you need to find the GCF or the greatest common factor of the given number. How will you solve the problem? You can solve this problem by finding the greatest common factor or the GCF. Step 3, solve. You can solve this problem by using prime factorization. In your previous lesson, you've already mastered how to get the prime factors of a number. The prime factors of 48 we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. For 60 we have 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. The common factor of 48 and 60 we have 2 times 2 times 3. So the answer to the problem What is the greatest number of cookies that a box will contain? The answer is 12. A box will contain 12 pieces of each cookies. Step 4. Check and look back. To check whether the answer is correct, you can use the listing method. List down the factors of 48 and 60. Factors of 48 we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 24, and 48. For the factors of 60, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 15, 20, 30, and 60. Based on the list of the factors, 12 is the greatest common factor of 48 and 60. So the answer, the box will contain 12 pieces of each cookies. That means our answer is correct. Let us try another problem. What is the smallest number of avocados that can be placed in baskets with 50 and 75 pieces? Step 1. Understand. What is asked in the problem? The problem is asking for the least number of avocados that a basket will contain. Second question, what facts are given? 50 and 75 pieces of avocados. Step 2, plan. You need to look for a word clue. What is the word clue in our problem earlier? In this problem, the word clue is smallest number. Words such as smallest number or least means that you need to find the LCM or the least common multiple of the given number. So, to solve this problem, you need to find the LCM or the least common multiple of 50 and 75. Step 3, solve. You can solve this problem by using prime factorization. The prime factors of 50, we have 2 times 5 times 5. For 75, we have 3 times 5 times 5. So the LCM of 50 and 75, we have 2 times 3 times 5 times 5, which is equals to 150. So to answer the problem, what is the smallest number of avocados that can be placed in baskets with 50 and 75 pieces? The answer is 150. A basket will contain 150 pieces of avocados. Step 4, check and look back. You can check if you have the correct answer by listing the multiples of 50 and 75. So multiples of 50 we have 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. Multiples of 75 we have 75, 150, 225, 300. You can stop listing the multiples when they already have the same number. So, it is advisable to list down the first 5 multiples of the first number before proceeding to the second number. So, for 50 and 75, their LCM is 150. So, a basket can contain 150 pieces of avocados. Did you get it? What did you notice about the 2 problems that we discussed? Very good. The first one is asking for the most number of cookies. Words like most, biggest, and greatest are word clues that tells us that we need to find the GCF of a given number to be able to solve the problem. While the second problem is asking for the smallest number. Word clue such as smallest number or least tells us that we need to find the LCM or least common multiple of the given number to solve the problem. I hope you understand the difference between the LCM and GCF in problem solving. I think you are now ready for some activities. Reminder, you can pause this video so that you can have time to answer the following questions. Activity 1. Practice. Directions. Read each problem and answer the questions that follow. Problem number 1. Activity 2, keep practicing. Directions, read each problem and answer the questions that follows. Activity 3, test yourself. Directions, read each problem and answer the questions that follow. Problem number 1. To sum up what you have learned today, let us answer the wrap-up. What are the steps in solving word problems? For valuing, can you cite instances wherein you follow a certain steps in doing your household chores like washing clothes? Why is it important to follow a step-by-step procedure? It's now time to measure how much have you learned today by answering these post-tests. Directions, choose the letter of the correct answer. Here is the answer key to check your answers. And that's it for now. I hope you learned something today. Keep safe everyone and God bless us all.